On the 19th of February, the last hope for free, uncompromised and unbiased media died a horrible death when it was discovered that News Laundry had in fact sold out to NDTV.
No, not News Laundry, but Madhu Trehan and Abhinandan Sekhri. We're still here and we're the change, not those has-beens. News Laundry will outlast them.
A Facebook Talks Live series called Candidates 2014 with those who will determine the next government will be webcast live on Facebook, News Laundry and NDTV.
But how could they? So today, we bring you the most anticipated, most important interview of the first week of March 2014, where we ask the straight questions.
And bring you the direct answers. The biggest and most unbiased interview.
India's two least known journalists bring you Abhinandan Sekhri and Madhu Trehan on Frankly Talking. First
straight question, Mr. Sekhri. Where is Madhu Trehan?
I think she's in a meeting with NDTV. They're having a wine and cheese kind of idea exchange.
Is Neera Radia also there?
I am not aware of the guest list. I can check and get back to you.
Why aren't you aware? Weren't you invited?
No, Naxals don't mingle with the rich and famous. So I was not invited.
You'll have to forgive him. He had too much to drink last night. Hangover.
Oh, I thought it was because you were disgusted with the tie-up.
That too!
So Madhu Trehan won't answer the tough questions. Predictable.
Mr. Sekhri, here you are with News Laundry being independent and unbiased, now exposed as an NDTV agent. One straight question for you. You should be ashamed at betraying the News Laundry viewers like this.
Yeah, it's not a betrayal. It's a simple case of we have...
You should be ashamed.
Yeah, there is a Facebook event.
Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Be ashamed.
There's a Facebook
No, I asked you a straight question, Mr. Sekhri.
You haven't asked me any question. You've just been insisting I be ashamed. What's the question?
Mr. Sekhri, we have no time for games. We are serious journalists. Okay, but still, we demand straight answers.
Okay, look, it's a Facebook Talks Live event. That's an international property which we partner with different people. And, you know, why don't we can talk about women empowerment and RTI.
No!
I think...
No!
News Laundry has done a lot for women empowerment.
No, but
and we've done a lot for RTI also.
Are you ashamed?
Let's talk about women empowerment.
Ashamed.
Women empowerment.
Ashamed.
RTI.
Ashamed.
Women empowerment.
Ashamed.
RTI.
Ashamed. Ashamed.
Be ashamed.
Ashamed.
No.
He's dodging the bullets.
Yeah.
Look, Mr. Sekhri, don't try and confuse us.
What were we talking about? Credibility.
RTI.
No.
Women empowerment.
Be ashamed.
Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Clearly, the two of them have lost all credibility. And until such time that they regain their credibility, we'd like to inform our viewers
that we will be hosting Clothesline.
And we just lost most of our viewers.
Well, to the three of you left watching, here we are at Clothesline, the show where we wring them clean, string them up, and put them to dry on the Clothesline.
We're also joined by an empty chair as a reminder of News Laundry's lost credibility. Mrs. Trehan, we know you're watching, and if you have the guts to face the people, this chair is waiting for you. Now, with that said, we move on.
A lot of our loyal viewers see this tie-up with NDTV as a slap in the face. But let's be real here, that's not a slap in the face. And just to illustrate what is actually a slap in the face, we present the India News Guide to a slap in the face.
एजाज आपको माफी मांगनी होगी आप एक टीवी चैनल पर बैठे हुए हैं आपके बीच कमरे में ये बहस नहीं हो रही है एजाज आपको माफी मांगनी होगी जैसे शब्द इस्तेमाल किए हैं मैं माफी चाहूंगी इस तरह से चूंकि बहुत ही खराब हो चुका है इस वक्त माहौल
That was Tina Sharma of the Aam Aadmi Party attacking her fellow panelist Ijaz Khan, also of the Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party bringing India together, huh?
You've got to hand it to her. She clearly knows how to get the upper hand. Isn't the hand a Congress symbol?
But good job, India News, on cutting back to the anchor immediately after the slap. In case you were wondering what happened next, here it is.
How can you slap? How can you slap? You're mad or what, bloody? How can she slap?
Now, according to this report by India Today, Tina Sharma thinks he got off easy because according to her, he should have been slapped twice.
I'm sure Ijaz disagrees. Well, Ijaz, you can argue with her, but you cannot argue with him.
बापू बोला, अगर दुश्मन बाएं गाल पे मारेगा ना, तो दाएं गाल आगे करने का. ये ले.
The Aam Aadmi Party members certainly seem to have a flair for histrionics. That's not unexpected though when their leader says things like this.
मैं संविधान की कसम खाई है, संविधान के लिए जान दे दूंगा।
देश को भ्रष्टाचार से बचाने के लिए मुख्यमंत्री की कुर्सी 1000 बार कुर्बान है, और मुख्यमंत्री की कुर्सी क्या, अगर अपनी जान देनी हो तो जान भी देने के लिए तैयार है।
एक ही इच्छा है जिंदगी में कि इस देश के लिए काम करते करते जिंदगी कुर्बान हो जाए। अपने आप को बड़ा सौभाग्यशाली समझूंगा।
You know why the nation loves the Aam Aadmi Party so much? The same reasons the nation loves Bollywood. Aam Aadmi Party यहाँ कॉमेडी है, एक्शन है, इमोशन है, ड्रामा है।
ईमानदारी से चल के देखिए, कायनात की जितनी ताकतें हैं ना, जब आप सच्चाई के रास्ते पे चलते हैं, ईमानदारी से जनता की सेवा करते हैं, तो इस कायनात की सारी ताकतें आपकी मदद करती हैं।
It's almost like we've heard that before.
कहते हैं अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है। आप सबने मुझे मेरी चाहत से मिला दिया। Thanks very much.
So that's where he gets his speeches from. Kejriwal's penchant for the dramatic seems to rub off even on journalists. Here's India TV's Pratik Trivedi covering Kejriwal's resignation in the torrential Delhi rain, where he caught a bout of, not a cold or a cough or a sore throat, but Kejriwal's contagious theatrics.
SMS आया था आपको जी?
हमें भी SMS आया था।
हमें भी SMS में क्या था? SMS में क्या था? ये मैं जानना चाहता हूं।
SMS में ये था कि आप ज्यादा से ज्यादा जो हमारे वॉलंटियर्स हैं रहा नहीं गया।
मैं मानता, मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ कि ये शहीद हुए या घायल हुए, मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ।
के आएंगे सर, ये अभी और उभर के आएंगे, अभी
हुए, ये अमर हुए।
तराशा जाएगा, हम तराशेंगे इन्हें। अभी ये इतने हैं, अभी ये फूल की तरह खिलेंगे, हम खिलाएंगे।
जी ऑफ कोर्स, मुझे मालूम है। मोहतरमा, आप क्या सोचती हैं कि जो वादे थे वो पूरे हुए? 10 में कितने नंबर? 10 में कितने नंबर?
What was that?
An audition for a movie, perhaps?
जिंदगी और मौत ऊपर वाले के हाथ है, जहाँ पर उसे ना तो आप बदल सकते हैं ना मैं। हम सब तो रंगमंच की कठपुतलियां हैं जिनकी डोर ऊपर वाले की उंगलियों में बंधी है। कब, कौन, कैसे उठेगा ये कोई नहीं बता सकता है।
Clearly, India TV was high off this lethal cocktail of theatrics, Bollywood and Aam Aadmi Party, because we also got this.
आपको देख के लग रहा है आपने वही आम आदमी पार्टी वाली टोपी लगाई है, हाथ में झाड़ू। आपको देख के तो लग रहा है कि आप खुद आम आदमी पार्टी में जाने वाली हैं। ऐसा है क्या कुछ?
जी नहीं, ये उनका वोटिंग चिन्ह है, ये झाड़ू। लेकिन इस झाड़ू से मैं उन्हीं की सफाई कर दूंगी। और ये टोपी आम आदमी की नहीं है, ये आम पार्टी की नहीं है, ये है बापू की टोपी, गांधी जी की। और मैंने लिखा इसमें केजरीवाल धोखेबाज है, डू नॉट ट्रस्ट आप पार्टी, डू नॉट वोट आप पार्टी।
So in the past, we've had one model going nude for Modi.
And another going nude for Rahul Gandhi.
And now we've had 2 ministers stripping their clothes.
For whom?
For Akhilesh.
Oh, and it wasn't in support, but in protest.
जो लोग आपको दिखाई दे रहे हैं, ये बीएसपी के विधायक हैं, जो अलग अलग मुद्दों के साथ ही कानून व्यवस्था जिस तरह यूपी की चरमरा गई है, उसको लेकर अपना विरोध जता रहे हैं।
Rahul, think twice before you ask for more women in politics. Whoa! Was that too much, Mrs. Trehan? Well, I don't see you here. The chair is still empty. But seriously, guys, fair play to the minister on the left, though, for shaving his chest before his spontaneous protest.
Protest in Parliament? Don't worry. Just use Silky Wilky Hair Removal Cream. Silky Wilky Hair Removal Cream gives you a smooth and good-looking chest. Silky Wilky Hair Removal Cream. Protest in style.
While we're willing to cut the ministers some slack for their striptease, Rahul Kanwal on centre stage decided to combat their dressing down. With the dressing down,
तो तमाशा ही खड़ा करना था, बंदूक लेके चले जाते, सांप लेके चले जाते, उससे और बड़ा तमाशा खड़ा हो जाता। शर्ट ही क्यों उतारी? Why are you wearing? Deploy the marshals, throw these goons out. They have no place in our democracy. अरे आपको शर्ट उतारने के लिए नहीं भेजा गया था विधानसभा, आपको काम करने के लिए भेजा गया था, तमाशा खड़ा करने के लिए। अगर नौटंकी का शौक है तो बॉलीवुड चले जाइए। क्या तरीका है? अरे नौटंकी का शौक है तो बॉलीवुड चले जाइए जनाब।
Are you questioning their methods or giving them tips? Those suggestions are terrible. Surely you can do better than that.
Join the film industry. You know, there's Sunny Leone, I don't know if you heard of her, she strips for a living. Now our netas are doing the same thing. If sensationalism is what you crave, join the porn industry.
Did he just say that? If he keeps going at this rate, my mom won't let me watch center stage. Or my girlfriend for that matter.
What girlfriend? His rants are getting so explicit that center stage might soon come with a PG-13 label. If this is what happens on center stage, We don't even want to know what happens backstage. But I guess that's Rahul for you. Always laying the facts bare.
While Rahul Kanwal seems to be overpowering his panelists by ranting and raving
and turning off their volume,
Arnab always rises to the challenge on the News Hour.
Do not lecture me, Salman Sos. Do not lecture me. Get your facts right. And enough is enough. And I'm telling you this, Salman Sos, get your facts right. Strip, slap and snatch cannot be allowed. If you don't want to take a position on it, tell me. Tell me I can't take a position on it. Tell me my hands are tied. Tell me I don't have the courage to take a position on it. Tell me I do not know if I have Sonia Gandhi's permission to speak. Tell me that tonight. You tell me I don't have Sonia Gandhi's permission to speak.
I'm not going to play your game. I'm not going to play your game.
It's not a bait. It's a serious question which you cannot answer.
I'm not going to play your game.
You're not answering the question.
The chairman of the Rajya Sabha can take any action.
You all are responsible, Salman.
Any action.
No, you are all responsible, Salman. You're all responsible for allowing this.
We're all responsible.
You all are. You all are. We are not.
We're not.
So the people of this country are not. The politicians of this country are.
You are responsible too, Arnab.
1 minute. Now, Salman, I'm moving to the next question.
For the kind of debate you have on
1 minute.
That's probably the smartest thing Salman Sos has ever said.
But that's not saying very much.
Maybe Arnab's feeling the pressure of Rahul Kanwal trying to claim the throne of the loudest anchor on Indian news. But CNN IBN's Sagarika Ghosh is also facing competition from an unlikely source for her title of Queen of the Echo.
आप लोगों के लिए सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा क्या है?
सब महंगाई का ही है जी।
महंगाई सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा है?
जी। हाँ, माना तो जा सकता है कि अगर विकास चाहिए तो थोड़ा सा करप्शन तो होगा ही।
थोड़ा सा करप्शन होगा ही।
अगर काम ही नहीं बनेगा तो देना तो पड़ेगा ही पड़ेगा हर हालत में।
आप कह रहे हैं कि ब्राइब देने बिना काम होता नहीं।
रिश्वतें बिल्कुल ही खत्म हो जाए, सबसे बड़ी बात।
रिश्वत खत्म हो जाए।
जनता तो मायूस हो चुकी है जी। तो केजरीवाल
जनता मायूस हो चुकी है।
इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स को यूज करना चाहते हैं जस्ट फॉर देयर बेनिफिट्स।
इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स को यूज करना चाहते हैं।
No, I'm not hopeful.
You're not hopeful.
Yeah, I hope so.
You hope so.
That seems to be a trend that's catching on.
That seems to be a trend that's catching on.
That's what I just said.
So what you're saying is that's just what you just said?
While Barka was busy trying to get answers out of her audience, Vinay Singh of News 24 decided to mix things up by answering his own question before asking it.
आंध्र प्रदेश से सरकारी कर्मचारी यहाँ रामलीला मैदान, दिल्ली के रामलीला मैदान में इकट्ठे हुए हैं। लगभग 10,000 ये कर्मचारी हैं और ये सभी लोग तेलंगाना के विरोध में हैं। ये नहीं चाहते कि आंध्र प्रदेश में तेलंगाना बने। लगभग 20 ट्रेनें, जैसा कि ये बता रहे हैं, लगभग 20 ट्रेनें पूरी आंध्र प्रदेश से फुल रिजर्व होकर चल रही हैं और वो सभी के सभी लोग यहाँ दिल्ली में आ रहे हैं, जहाँ पर कल, जहाँ माना जा रहा है कि कल पार्लियामेंट में तेलंगाना के फेवर में प्रस्ताव पेश होगा, उसी के विरोध में ये लोग कल यहाँ से पार्लियामेंट की तरफ कूच करेंगे। आइए उन्हीं से बात करते हैं कि वो यहाँ पर किस लिए इकट्ठा हुए हैं।
Vinay, you already told us that before you asked the question, and look what happens when he confronts someone who's clearly not a native Hindi speaker.
जो हम कभी भी ये तेलंगाना बिल विरोध नहीं हो सकते, नहीं होने के लिए हम इधर आ रहे हैं। जो हमारा दम तक, हमारी आखिरी दम तक या तेलंगाना बिल के विरोध के लिए हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
Well, we can't fault the activist. How is he to know he will be put on the spot and forced to speak in Hindi? Even he can't. It would be really stupid to agree to do an interview in a language you don't speak.
But who would be stupid enough to do that?
आज वो शख्सियत हैं देश के वित्त मंत्री पी चिदम्बरम साहब। चिदम्बरम साहब, स्वागत है आपका IBN 7 पर।
नमस्कार।
सबसे पहला सवाल आपसे ये कि आपके विरोधी आपके ऊपर आरोप लगा रहे हैं कि आप दरअसल आंकड़ों के जादूगर हैं। आपने जो भाषण संसद में दिया उसमें आपने आंकड़ों की जादूगरी की और दिखाया कि जो जीडीपी, जो फिस्कल डेफिसिट है, जीडीपी के मुताबिक जो 4.6% जो आपने फिक्स किया, वो दरअसल सच्चाई नहीं है। इसका आप किस प्रकार से जवाब देंगे सर?
What is सच्चाई नहीं है? Point is, last year also they said my numbers were not credible. I can't achieve the target.
पिछले 3 वर्षों में लगातार भारतीय सरकार की जो टैक्स की जो कमाई है वो हमेशा अपने टारगेट से पीछे रही है। क्या चिदम्बरम साहब हमें एक ख्याली पुलाव तो नहीं पका रहे कहीं?
Last year also I set a high target. We did not achieve the target, but I have achieved the fiscal deficit.
Maybe Chidambaram didn't realize there was a difference between an interview on IBN 7 and CNN IBN. But what Bhupender realized was that if you can't beat him, join him, right?
Are you almost looking at a scenario, sir, where you're not self-confident, where you believe that this battle is as good as over?
I don't agree. Maybe you believe it. We don't.
If you want to pass the baton on to the new generation, are you also thinking in terms of not contesting the next Lok Sabha?
I said so. I said in the AICC, I said 1/2 of the seats must be given to the younger generation.
Your seat, sir.
Oh, yes.
Hey, at least you can telecast the same thing on CNN IBN as well. Win-win for everyone.
Except your intended audience. On Thursday, the 20th of February, we woke up to read this headline in the Delhi edition of the Times of India. Freedom at midnight.
Had the Ukrainian revolution ended? Had there been a sudden resolution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict? Or were a group of bonded laborers freed from their shackles? No, it was something far, far greater.
The Delhi-Gurgaon toll plaza had been scrapped.
What?
So where's the freedom? Were people previously prohibited from leaving either city? Maybe a more honest headline would have been convenience at midnight. But hey, we're no editors. We're just filling in for our editors who are busy selling out to NDTV.
Well, that's a wrap for the week. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and subscribe to our newsletter.
Dude, what are you doing?
What's wrong?
That's how Madhu signs off. We're not going to sign off like that.
It's Madhu. Hello? Yeah, no, we haven't plugged NDTV. No, we aren't giving the impression that we sold out to NDTV. No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bye.
Dude, what'd she say?
Nothing, she's found her credibility again.
Oh God, what happens to us now?
I don't know, we should do something because we never do nothing, right? We stay connected and we stay online.
We're the change, literally. Tell us if the change was for better or worse.
I think you already know the answer to that.